Hey guys, Charles Calloway here, 15 on the scene. I'm sitting here with my buddy here with Holland Septic Systems. Steve, I had a question, man.
Yeah.
So I buy a house, I'm in the house, I have a septic system. What are some of the top things that I should be doing, like on a recurring basis, to maintain my septic
The main
system?
thing that you can do to take care of that system is to have it pumped regularly.
Okay.
Every 3 to 5 years, you should have that septic tank pumped out.
Okay.
Because the septic tank is for storage and settling of solids, so they're going to stay in there until you remove them.
Okay.
And what that does, you're keeping solids from going out into the drain field. We don't want the solids going into the drain field because it will clog up the aggregate that's in the ground.
Okay. Okay. What do you mean by aggregate?
So the drain lines are filled with either stone or
Okay.
easy flow
Okay.
or chambers. These are the drain field products that are most commonly used here in our area.
Okay.
And the drain line is just a long trench.
Okay.
And in the bottom of that trench is a foot of drain field media, whether it be gravel or easy flow.
Okay.
If you think about a trench of gravel, there's a lot of void space in that trench.
Okay. That makes sense.
So that's for storing wastewater in the ground so that it'll allow the soil time to absorb.
Okay.
So we don't want the solids going out there and clogging the pores in between the gravel, because then the wastewater won't be able to get to the soil.
All right. So pump on every 3 to 5 years. I get it. Make sure it's pumped.
Right.
Okay. What else?
Watch what you put. There's nothing out there that's proven to make a septic system last longer or to increase the time in between pump outs. You'll see a lot of stuff sold online as this will make your system last longer. You'll never have to pump your tank if you use this product.
Okay.
It's more or less what you keep out of than what you put into it.
Okay.
So only human waste and toilet tissue should go into the septic tank.
Okay, so I shouldn't be flushing anything else. I don't need to make that list. But...
Right, no wipes. I mean, you can if you want, as long as it's safe for septic. If you must, just beware that you don't want to put anything in your septic tank that's going to affect the biology in the septic tank.
Okay.
The septic tank has bacteria in it that break down the solids.
Okay.
And if you affect that, then you'll have to. That's right. It won't break down. You may have to pump the tank more frequently.
Okay.
Some things that may affect the breakdown are certain medications. You don't flush medications.
Okay.
If maybe you're on some very strong medications, chemotherapy drugs, you'll find that those will affect the bacteria in the tank.
So just put those in a package and throw them in the trash. Don't.
That's
flush
right.
them
Or go
down
to
the
your, where you're supposed to,
Dispose of
those
these
places where you dispose of them.
toilet. Okay.
Right.
All right. Anything else I should keep an eye out for?
No wipes. No, don't.
Like baby wipes, things. That
Yeah,
sort of-
baby wipes. They'll advertise them as flushable,
Okay.
but they don't break down like toilet tissue would.
Okay.
So you'll find that you'll have to pump your tank more regularly
Okay.
if you're flushing those products down.
You know, the thing that's kind of mysterious to me is that I'm thinking, okay, you can look at I can look at a jar and I can see it's kind of full. And now it's time to pump it.
Right.
Is there a way to discern that?
Yeah, so I actually have a sludge judge. I'm not going to pull it out. It's kind of nasty.
Okay.
But that's how I come out and test if the septic tank is full.
Okay.
So the normal operating level, and this isn't a good example of one that we can show the operating level because the septic tank inlet lid is inaccessible.
Okay.
But a septic tank is just a rectangular box.
Okay.
And the operating level is up at the top.
Okay.
It's about 9 inches below the top of that tank is the operating level. You have the pipe coming in that's at the top, and then you have the pipe going out that is at the top as well. It's about 2 inches below that pipe coming in.
Okay.
So the purpose of that is so that we get storage. We get what's called retention time.
Okay.
So if a brand new tank, it'll take 2 weeks for a family of 4 to fill that tank up.
Okay.
So that means once it's filled, then every flush after that sits in the tank for 2 weeks so that we get the settling.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's how you can measure it.
Right. So, we come out with a sludge judge on a septic system that we are inspecting.
Okay.
And we'll take a column sample, just a vertical column sample of the column of water.
Okay.
And what you'll find is settled solids at the bottom, and you will find suspended solids up top.
Okay.
And, as those, they will grow towards each other with time.
Okay.
And so once that solids percentage reaches 33% or 1/3,
Okay.
then it's time to pump it out.
Time to pump it. Okay. All right. Are there any other tips to keep myself out of trouble?
Be mindful of your water usage. It makes it how much water you use.
Okay.
So every septic system is designed for a number of bedrooms,
Okay.
either 3 or 4.
Okay.
And your tank is sized for that, so that you get a certain amount of retention time for that volume of water that a family of 3 or a family of 6 is using.
Okay.
So for a 3-bedroom home in Wake County, you're going to have a 1,000-gallon tank.
Okay.
In Wake County, a 4-bedroom is going to have a 1,200-gallon tank.
Okay.
So if you're on county water or city water, then it's easy to keep up with your water usage. But if you're on a well, it makes it a little more difficult.
Gotcha.
So you just need to be mindful. Don't do all your laundry at one time. You know, if you have a lot of kids, try to space it out
Okay.
over time.
Makes sense. All right.